Welcome to the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast, a show all about reviewing dinosaurs on a scale of 1 to 10 fossils before only the elite terrible lizards make it into the prehistoric cage match. This program is presented by the Stomp Chomp Roar Company and can be heard within all the rock layers across the planet. Grab your dinosaurs and your official scorecard because it's now time to dig for dinosaurs. Here's your Mesozoic host, Dinosaur Ranger Anthony.
Hello, all my prehistoric learners, and top of the morning to you, dinosaur kids. Let's dig into another pot of gold and review yet another prehistoric species on the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, a day when everyone is Irish, and actually, Dinosaur Ranger Anthony here, I'm about 30% Irish according to Ancestry.com. Now, a dinosaur fossil is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. So today's dinosaur is one of only 2 dinosaur species that have been found on the island of Ireland. And that's where the leprechauns are from. But before we jump into our next review today, let's go over a quick little bit of Dinopreneur news. This Sunday, March 20th at 1 p.m. Central Time, we'll be doing a Zoom lesson as part of our Patreon club. And this one will be on dinosaurs from Ireland. So we'll go a little bit more in depth of all the species of dinosaurs that come here, that live on the island of Ireland, and why it's so hard to find fossils on the island of Ireland. Now, the summertime is just upon us, you guys, just around the corner. We have so many bookings for the months of June and July, so go ahead and visit StompChompRoar.com and learn about all of our dinosaur prehistoric packages. There's still time to get on my calendar for this summer, and while you're there, you can also check out our prehistoric store, and maybe you can go ahead and purchase a locally made dig kit that's made right here in the Stomp Chomp Roar garage. Now, a quick couple of shout outs before we get started. Shout out to Roar Elementary School. I did my first prehistoric pep rally. That's right, this last Monday we went to Rower. We did our very first prehistoric pep rally, and what that is it's an all-school assembly. So I do 2 shows, one for kindergarten through 2nd grade, and one show 3rd grade through 5th grade. It comes with a gigantic setup. I've got the fossil cart, I've got the volcano table, I've got another fossil table, I got the dinosaur backdrop with paleo next to it, I got the sound system, speaker, I've got the inflatable T-Rex fossil. It's just tons of fun, and I believe they all had tons of fun out there at Roar Elementary School last Monday. Also, shout out to Divine Shepherd Childcare and the Meadows Little Rams. We went and visited both of those centers yesterday. We had tons of fun educating all their kiddos about prehistoric life and all kinds of different dinosaurs. Also, shout out to Morningstar Preschool. We're going to go and visit them today, so I'll be leaving here in just about probably about 2 hours, and I'll go and have tons of fun with all those kiddos. Now let's go ahead and grab our green, because tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. I've got on my green bandana. I'm going to go ahead and grab my scorecard, where you can get one too. Just go to StompChompRoar.com, click on that Science Lab tab, and you can see the post about the Dinosaur Review for Kids, and you can print off your free scorecard so you can follow along with me, Dinosaur Ranger Anthony, or maybe you can go ahead and do your own dinosaur species. But let's go ahead and pull up in my scorecard here for you guys really quickly. It's the Dinosaur Review for Kids scorecard, and today we're going to do the Megalosaurus. The Megalosaurus. It's mega, it's giant, its meaning means great lizard. So the great lizard is the Megalosaurus. Now, what is the order of this dinosaur? This is a Saurischia, which means it's a lizard hip dinosaur, and then it falls into that theropod family. We all love the theropods. They're the bipedal, which means they walk on 2 legs, and they're the carnivores. They're eating all kinds of meat and other dinosaurs, and then they fall into the megalosaurids family. So how big was the Megalosaurus? Its length, its height, its weight. Well, Megalosaurus is around 20 to 30 feet long and up to 10 feet high and can be weighed about 1 ton. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So Megalosaurus 20 to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet high, and 1 ton. For the metric system, that's 6 to 9 meters in length and about 3 meters high. Now, how fast was this dinosaur? I'm clocking in the Megalosaurus at about 20 miles per hour, walking on those bipedal legs, 2 legs. It's a fast runner, and when it was walking, I even seen some evidence of maybe it went about 4 miles per hour when it was just walking around the conifer forest, living in its environment. Now, what weapons or defense did this dinosaur have? What does the Megalosaurus have to put it away from? What characteristics does it have to put it away from other dinosaurs? Well, when I was researching Megalosaurus, it's very average. It's just the average Joe. It's a medium-sized theropod dinosaur. Theropods, we know, walk on 2 legs and they eat meat. It had a strong, short neck with a 4-foot skull. So skull is a little bit shorter than, like we see Tyrannosaurus Rex with that 5.5-foot skull. Megalosaurus did have sharp serrated teeth, dagger-like teeth, up to maybe close to 2 and 3/4 inches, maybe 3 inches on their teeth. Sharp, serrated, been able to rip through flesh and bite through bone and be able to eat all those other dinosaurs during the Mesozoic era. So it had short but strong arms with those 3-finger claws. It also had a bulky body with 2 powerful legs. They're going to help it get up to that 20 miles per hour as it's running for its prey, and it also had 3 sharp toe claws. So when you look at this dinosaur, it's just another theropod, but a medium size. It doesn't have anything, it doesn't have that bite force of the T-Rex. It doesn't have that crocodilian-like snout like a Spinosaurus. It doesn't have huge claws like maybe a thumb claw on Suchomimus. It doesn't have a sickle claw on its foot like a Velociraptor. So it's just kind of an average Joe. Megalosaurus, just a medium-sized theropod. And that's, about all we can say about it. But we're about to get into the coolest part. Where did this dinosaur live? How long did it live during the Mesozoic era? And tell us a little bit more about the fossil history. Well, you guys, Megalosaurus is believed to live 181 to 169 million years ago during the Jurassic period. It was found in England, Ireland, and France. So over there in the western side of Europe. Now, it was found in England in 1676. That's right, 1676 by Robert Plot. And originally they thought maybe it was a giant human or maybe some elephant bones that had come up here from Africa. Now, it wasn't named until 1824, so almost 150 years later, this creature would finally be named by William Buckland. And what happened was he found some more fossil evidence, some more fragments found in 1819, a few years earlier, and compared the teeth, the jaws, and the limb bones, and realized it was from the same creature that Robert Plot had found back in 1676. So this was the creature they named. They named it the Megalosaurus, or the Great Lizard. Now, you guys, it wouldn't be for about another over 20 years until Sir Richard Owen would coin the term or create the word dinosaur in the year of 1841. So Megalosaurus is it's the first dinosaur ever to be named, and they didn't even have the word dinosaur yet. Let's go quick recap. Megalosaurus bones are found in 1676. They don't know what it is, a giant human. William Buckland finds some more bones in 1819. He names it in 1824, called the Megalosaurus, or the Great Lizard. Then in 1841, Sir Richard Owen puts that Megalosaurus with the Iguanodon and creates the Dinosauria, or the dinosaur family, the terrible lizards, in 1841. So just crazy amounts of history right there, you guys. I just love to read researching all that, learning more about Dinosauria and more about the Megalosaurus. And in 1850s, the models of Megalosaurus are just crazy. You have to go and look it up. Look up 1850s Megalosaurus, and you'll see what they originally thought this theropod dinosaur looked like. It walked on 4 legs. It was a tail dragger. It had this weird shoulder hump on its back. It was just crazy to look at, but as we know now that it was most likely a theropod dinosaur walking on 2 legs, had that those serrated-like teeth in its mouth. Not so much a terrible lizard anymore. Well, so there you have it, you guys. That is a little bit more about our Megalosaurus. So quick recap: around 20 to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet high, weighing up to 1 ton or 2,000 pounds, getting up to 20 miles per hour. Just a medium Joe theropod. Strong neck, 4-foot skull, has those serrated dagger-like teeth, strong arms, strong legs, very powerful, and 3-finger claws and toes. Lived during the Jurassic period, but its history is so much more than just being an average Joe. So let's go ahead and put this dinosaur on our official results. What kind of score are we going to give the Megalosaurus on the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast? Well, you guys, I liked giving it when I was researching. I really wanted to see where I could put this theropod in with all the other ones, so I felt very comfortable giving it an 8.3. 8.3 on our official results of the Dinosaur Review for Kids. We're just under the Allosaurus, a couple notches above Utahraptor and Dilophosaurus, so that is where we're sticking our Irish dinosaur, our Megalosaurus, our great lizard. So there you have it, you guys. 8.3 for our Megalosaurus. I thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you for all you dinosaur buffs for tuning in to another great episode of the Dinosaur Review for Kids. As a history buff as myself, I was also a minor in history when I was in college back at University of Nebraska, Omaha, and I really enjoyed learning more about history of the first ever dinosaur fossil ever found and the origins of the word Dinosauria, or dinosaur. But before we go, you guys, a quick joke. Why do dinosaurs love St. Paddy's Day? Why do dinosaurs love St. Paddy's Day? Because everybody's wearing green. Everybody has to wear green on St. Paddy's Day. How many dinosaurs do you think were green? Did we have a lot of green dinosaurs? Was there a lot of brown dinosaurs? Gray? Do we have any orange? Red? Blue? How many colors do we have? I hope green was one of the main colors of all the dinosaurs. Well, everyone, have a happy St. Patrick's Day this week. Make sure to wear your green, listen to your Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast, and as always, make sure to have fun and stay safe, you guys. My name is Dinosaur Ranger Anthony, and as always, keep digging for dinosaurs. We'll see you guys later.
Wow!